What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's time to talk about Terra Classic. And recently, we talked about a proposal that has been set forth by some of the Terra Rebels, some of the core developers here on the team, talking about the repegging a not a stable coin. They're not calling it that, but we'll get into it, right? They're changing the verbiage a little bit, but basically getting back to how Terra Classic used to be, right? That's the big proposal on the table. Now we have some people on one side who like it, other people who are saying, "Nah, I don't really like this. It gets it way more centralized." So we're going to break down kind of the specifics of this, what's being discussed, and why this Terra Classic core developer had to assert himself and basically say no one will mint more LUNC because that was one of the other drawbacks, something that came out of the camp that does not want to see the proposal done. So let's jump into it. Make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe as well. Real quick before we jump into this article, the price of Luna Classic still hanging in there. This consolidation phase has been very solid. We talked about this yesterday. We don't want to go lower than the 3.0 range. We are hovering right there again here this morning. It was the same story yesterday morning when I did this video. So this is still pretty solid. We're still up about 8% on the week, up about 19% in the last month, 168% in the last three, and nearly 200% in the last 6 months. When we look at the technicals, guys, still showing a buy. Now, it's not a strong buy on the moving averages as it was yesterday. That's because we are seeing some sell signals on the 10-day moving average, okay, here in the short term. The 20 still looks solid. The 50 and 100 still looks solid, though. Overall summary still a buy. Oscillator showing a buy, which is good to see. As long as we can hold this ground here at the 3.0, I do think we'll at least bounce back up to the 3.4, 3.5 range and retest some of those local tops that we saw just a few days ago. Okay, so let's jump back into the article here. And in a tweet on Thursday, Tobias Anderson, aka Zaradar, a Terra Classic core developer, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, right? Zaradar, asserted that no one would be minting more LUNC as long as he remains in charge. Now, the statement itself comes in response to a proposal to mint 500 billion Luna Classic. Again, we talked about this a couple days ago. This would be as part of a plan to restructure and essentially repeg UST by Alex Forshaw. This was put together by him, and Edward Kim was a part of this. We can fix USTC without minting more LUNC, Zaradar wrote. Don't make other people's bad ideas my personal problem. And trust me when I say that as long as I'm in charge of the code, no one will be minting additional Luna Classic tokens. It says we can fix this without minting more LUNC. Now, Zaradar's comments have sparked centralization concerns. However, the developers pointed out that some level of censorship is inevitable as there are only 2 core developers on the project. Moreover, when asked if his stance would remain the same if the network votes for the proposal, he said that yes, highlighting that he continues to work for free. He noted that he could not implement such a proposal, but will also not stand in the way if the community gets others who will. Now, while Zaradar's statements have garnered the support of those opposed to the proposal, they have also highlighted the need for the community to find ways to fund development and attract developers to the network. So, again, Zaradar is opposed to this new proposal put together by some of the Terra rebels. It bears mentioning that Terra C Vita, a group comprising some key members of the Terra rebels, launched a LUNC validator in September to do just this, which is to bring more developers in to the network and have more DApps built on the blockchain. A lot of those developers went elsewhere. In fact, a lot of developers, when Terra Luna crashed back in May, they went to Polygon. That was one of the big chains that they went to. And interestingly enough, Polygon saw a huge spike in its price. That, coupled with some big partnerships, helped. By the way, Polygon just partnered up with shopping.io. So that's another little highlight there. But the community awaits Zaradar's USTC repeg proposal as debates continue over the proposal with from Forshaw. So again, this is still an ongoing discussion. I like that, the conversation is being had. I just don't know if we need to get back to the old model. So my question is, can we continue to provide use cases and slowly but surely bring more developers inside the ecosystem and build this from the ground up through obviously massive burns, through utility like Meta Rivals and Lithios, right? Some of the gaming platforms that are now coming in and utilizing the Terra blockchain. Can we just slowly build it through there and not have to go back to the old way and have anything algorithmic or stablecoin like attached to the project? What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Love hearing from you. Appreciate you guys so much for stopping back by the channel. And I'm here every single day for you, bringing you up to speed on all the news, adding value to your daily crypto intake, if you will, every single day. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Oh, by the way, Freedom 365, a new podcast I'm starting with my good friend Austin Hilton. It's down below in the description. Give it a follow on Twitter. We're going to be posting some episodes very soon. See you guys. Bye.